Hey Scorpio, how are you? I hope you're doing well wherever you are. It's good to be in your company. Thank you so very much for your continued support. It is greatly appreciated. I just want you to know that. And I hope you're keeping the faith, holding on in there. I have one of my soul tribe ask me, how are you? Scorpio, how are you? And it's like for a moment I stopped to think, how am I? Because I don't get asked, that question often. How am I doing? So thank you so very much for checking in on me. But I'm doing well. I'm blessed. I'm highly favored. Against all odds, just keeping positive, staying above the float, not allowing the circumstances around me to affect me. And so because of that, I'm doing well. I'm blessed. I'm blessed. I'm blessed. I am blessed and highly favored. And I believe, I know that God is good all the time, and all the time He's good. And so the word that I've been hearing is that you won't fail. You won't fail. You won't fail because you serve a God. You have divine protection, love, favor on your life. And because of that, He never fails, and neither will you. It doesn't matter how dark the situation looks, you will never fail. You will never fail. And that is the word that's been coming to me. You won't fail. You won't fail. So Spirit, what on-time word do you have for us? What on-time word do you have for us? The way of the wicked is as darkness. They know not at what they stumble. Proverbs 4:19. Somebody may need to read that. The way of the wicked is as darkness. They know not at what they stumble. Yeah, because we are here. We are the light. And because of that, so many of you, so many of us who are working on ourselves, who are going down this path, your light irritates their darkness. And because they refuse to see the light, they choose the opposition, which is darkness. And so they are stumbling around. They can't find their way. Because you know and I know that because we are in the divine's will, we are in God's will. His word is a light unto our feet and a lamp unto our path. So we know where we are going. Even though sometimes it may be unsure, one step in front of the other, in front may be complete darkness, but at least we have the light to see what is happening, where our feet is going in the immediate moment. But they have nothing, and that is scary. So they know not at what they stumble, because they choose to be in the dark. Wow. And right behind that isn't this something? Psalm 27:1. The Lord is my light and my salvation. Whom shall I fear? The Lord is the strength of my life. Of whom shall I fear? So this is the wicked. They are in darkness, and as a result, they're stumbling. The Lord is your light and salvation. And this is why you should not be afraid. The Lord is the strength of your life. Of whom shall I fear? So you fear no one. You fear no thing. You see that? This is the complete contrast. When you are in the light, of the light, you are not alone. Because God is your light and your savior. He's your protector. The wicked, because they choose darkness, we know that the enemy, Satan, has no protection to give. All he can do is put you in trouble, but he can't rescue you. He can't help you out of anything. And so they are stumbling around. And the wicked, they are wicked for a reason. Because these are people or a person who set out, made their mission in such a way that they want to hurt other people. The way of the wicked is as darkness. They know not at what they stumble. You know what it's like, especially when you're in somewhere strange, you're not familiar and the place is dark. They have no backing. And so for a lot of us, this is reassurance as well, that we are really scared of something that can't hurt us. You know, we may look at them as if they're a lion, but in fact, they are nothing but a cat. So all this time, we are running away from people who completely, it's like they have no substance. The Lord is my light and my salvation, of whom shall I fear? Complete opposite. One is of the light, one is of the dark. So because you know that you have God with you, you will fear no one and nothing. Wow. That's awesome. Complete contrast. This is the light, you know, versus darkness. So this is a choice. Too many. This is a choice that people make as to which direction they will follow. Whose guidance will they go by? I mean, I don't know how people do it. Wow. Again, the Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. So this came out before. I think in another reading, maybe yesterday or something. Yeah, the Lord is your shepherd, you shall not lack. You shall not want. And this is why I keep hearing, you won't fail. You won't fail. Especially if you are in the light, of the light. All of your needs are provided. The wicked, they have no one providing for them. They have no one lighting their path. Giving them the support, the love, the direction, the warmth, the guidance that they need. They don't have that. They don't have that coverage. They don't. But you do. You do. Say, the righteous Psalm 34:17, the righteous cry out and the Lord hears and delivers them out of all their trouble. So while the wicked is stumbling around in darkness, knowing not where it's gonna land, on the opposite side, when you, the righteous, you are in right standing with the divine, whenever you cry out, he hears you and he will deliver you out of all of your trouble. This is one of the reasons again why you will never fail. All you have to do is just to cry out in whatever situation, whatever area of your life that you feel that there is a lack. You know, this is for those of you who are parents. As soon as that baby cries, you hear, right? And you go to attend to whatever their wants are, their needs are. This is the same nurturing, loving care that you will get from God. The wicked, they don't have that. So this is why their way is as darkness. They're stumbling around. The Lord is your light and salvation. Whom shall you fear? Because you are blessed and highly favored. I am blessed and highly favored. You are blessed and highly favored. I believe I said that at the introduction as well. You are blessed more than you think. So this is the richness you have when you have divine source, God, love. You're highly favored, and favor is not fear. Favor is not fear. This is that extra, something that God put in you, on you. So yes, he loves all of us. But for those who are righteous, for those who are chosen, you are of the light, you're doing his will, you get an extra. It's like you get an extra tip. Extra guidance, extra protection. It's like you bump up to VIP status. Yeah. Jeremiah 15:21, and I will deliver thee out of the hand of the wicked, and I will redeem them out of the hand of the terrible. Of course. This is the reassurance you have that you will never fail. I just want you to see this. This card sets the groundwork so you know what you are up against, who you are up against. You are up against somebody without any backing. People who have no strength. People who have no guidance. It's like they're just shooting in the dark. The way of the wicked is as the darkness. It's just there. They're like a drunken person stumbling around, and God is saying, this is what you're afraid of. These are the people that you're concerned about. No, they don't have what you have. Greater is he that is in you than he who is out in the world, in the darkness. You shall not lack. And that is something that's been coming up a lot, and I've been quoting the verse, You know, where David said, I was young and now I'm old, and I've never seen the righteous forsaken nor his seed begging bread. The Lord is your shepherd. You lack nothing. Even if you look around and you may think, I don't have, you have more than most people do. You have a God who is your light and your savior, your protector. And he's saying you don't have to fear anything. You don't have to fear anyone, because nobody can touch you unless I give them permission to do so. And the reason for that, it's because you are blessed and highly favored. You're chosen. You are righteous. I have your back, and I will deliver you out of the hand of these same wicked who are stumbling around in darkness. I will deliver you out of their hands. I'm going to redeem you. I'm going to take you back out of the hand of the terrible. So any situation or any hand that you felt you were dealt, God is going to redeem you. He's going to pay you back for all the years that the cankerworm, the palmer worm, and the caterpillar, all of them, they stole from you. You won't fail. You won't fail. You won't fail. Deuteronomy 28:18. And the Lord shall make thee the head and not the tail, and you shall be above only, and you shall not be beneath. Deuteronomy 28:13. And the Lord shall make you the head and not the tail, and you shall be above only, and you shall not be beneath. This is powerful. This is powerful. You're gonna be the head only. You will not fail, I'm telling you. You will be the head and not the tail. Wow, I made 2 cards with Psalm 23 one. I had no idea. The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. Again, I just love how God will confirm things. You shall not want. Whatever area of need that you have, that's fear. Spirit is saying, don't worry about it. I have you. You shall not want. You are blessed and highly favored. Wow. I said earlier, you have more than many. Psalm 37:16. A little that a righteous man hath is better than the riches of many wicked. And isn't it like, you know, the synchronicity, like how the word wicked show up here 3 times now. The way of the wicked is as darkness. They know not at what they stumble. I will deliver you out of the hand of the wicked, because they don't know what they're doing. And the thing is, they want to manipulate you. They want to keep you down in whatever way or form. They want to slander you. They want to assassinate your character. They smile in your face and they're stabbing you in the back. When at the same time they are stumbling, they don't even know themselves. They don't know who they are. They're working out of a place of fear and jealousy and envy. And God is saying, I am going to deliver you out of the hand of the wicked. And don't worry about what the wicked has, because the little that you have as a righteous man, and again, the word righteous, here it is, the righteous cry out, and the Lord hears. And And here we see it again. A little that a righteous man have is better than the riches of many wicked. And this is why we don't, or we shouldn't be jealous of what anyone has, because you don't know how they come by it. So the wicked may be rich and seem as if they're flourishing, but God is saying contentment. And for a lot of you, the fear of whatever lack that is in your life, God is getting you, or wants you to trust him, that I'm gonna be your source. I want to provide for you. I mean, it must be for a reason that these Psalm 23:1 came out, together. You shall not want. Right now, the wicked may be setting up traps, or they did in the past, or for some, this has not come to pass as yet. The wicked is doing their thing, in the darkness. But Spirit is saying you can't grab a hold of the darkness. So they are slipping. They're slipping. I'm going to deliver you out of their hands. Don't worry about what they have. Little is much when God is in it. It's better than the riches of the wicked. So it's a lot here of the wicked versus the righteous. What the wicked think they can do versus what God is telling you, I am to you and I can do for you. Your little is much. It's better than the riches of many wicked. Because you may have a little, but you can go to bed and you can sleep. Because you don't have to worry about, how you obtain your little. And Spirit wants to get you in a place of contentment. Be satisfied. Be satisfied. I want to be your sole provider. And I'm telling you, when all of this is done, when he delivers you out of the hand of the wicked and he repays you, give you double for your trouble because of your ranking, it's like he's saying, I will go to war for you. When you step into this season, again, it's like you getting your award. All you will be able to say, first, I would like to give thanks to God. And then I would like to give thanks to the divine. I would like to give thanks to the Most High. I would like to give thanks to Jesus. And people were saying, but they're all the same. And you're like, yeah, I know. Because that's the one who's been in my corner all along. No credit will be given to anybody else. You have my promise. You have my promise. You have my promise. And, at the back of the deck, it's saying, Psalm 35:19, let not them that are mine enemies wrongfully rejoice over me, neither let them wink with the eye that hate me without a cause. Let not them that are mine enemies wrongfully rejoice over me. So again, this is the fear that a lot of us may be experiencing. And this is the cry of your heart. It's like, God, whatever this is, it's coming close to the edge. Please Don't let my enemies rejoice over me. Neither let them wink with their eye that hate me without a cause. You know how when people are hateful, they smile in your face, and then as soon as you turn your back, they wink to somebody else. Don't let the eye that hate me wink without a cause. Because here you are. People hate you wrongfully. They don't even know you. They just hear something. Maybe from the head uncha, the person who really hates you, have people ganging up on you. And I'm telling you, it's not gonna go over well. Psalm 34:19, many are the afflictions of the righteous, but the Lord delivered them out of them all. Again, righteous. A lot of you are righteous. You are in right standing with God. And so even though you have gone through a lot of things, many are the afflictions. Afflictions can be illness, bad treatment, misuse, abuse, overlooked, rejected, betrayed. Many are these things that happen to you, but God will deliver you out of all of them. Again, you don't have to fight your battle. I will fight for you. You fear no one. You fear nothing. And why is that? Before I formed you in the belly, I knew you. And before you come forth out of the womb, I sanctify you, and I ordained you a prophet unto the nations. So you're here on purpose, for a purpose. And whenever you're here, you should know the calling on your life, because as big as the calling is on your life, so is the attack from the enemy. The snakes are gonna come out. You know, the hyenas, just people barking, making noise to try to drag you down. The crab in a barrel mentality. The attacks. Some of these wicked people are your own families, your friends. Because guess what? We are always told to be afraid of strangers. But most of the time, the enemy, our enemies, are right there in our company. People we eat with, we drink with. It can't be any clearer than Judas and Jesus. And so for a lot of you, these people, they have done wrong, and to you, and you're crying out, let not them that are mine enemies wrongfully rejoice over me. Because they think that they are right. You don't do these people anything. And yet still they come up against you. They are giving you bad looks. You know, cutting their eyes, rolling their eyes at you, winking at people behind your back. Let them wink. Neither let them wink with the eye that hate me without a cause. And I'm telling you, because you're in right standing, you didn't do anything to these people, and this is why heaven is backing you. If God be for you, who can be against you? Who can be against you? This is what you need to do. In all your ways, acknowledge Him, and He will direct your path. We already know that He's your light. Proverbs 3:6, in all your ways acknowledge him, and he shall direct your path. In all your ways, give him credit, give him thanks. Don't forget the days of small beginnings. A little that a righteous man hath is better than the riches of many wicked. So when you think you make it, and even while you're in your situation right now, acknowledge him, thank him for how far you're coming from, where you are, because the truth is it could have been worse. But we see here, he's there for you. And for a lot of you, he already did these things. This is why now you can be helping others. You are now a light worker. You are reaching back to other people. You are blessed and highly favored. He provided. You didn't have to go there to clear your name. He fights for you. Even with all the threats and people who wants to unalive you, you did not fear. You use wisdom. But you're not going to let people shut you up because that's what they want to do. You're not going to allow anybody to stop you.